Opening day, the regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the Miami Heat. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Knocks it loose, stolen by Evans. He takes it in, and Evans throws it down hard.
The intensity behind his drive, nothing, not even contact, was slowing him down there. I love it.
Now here's Prez, covered by Evans. Prez kicks to Grant. And it's blocked.
How about the denial for Weber? Boy, I love when he's active on the defensive end like that.
Evans outside. Over Jones. Lock at 6. Evans feeling it out a bit. There's the drive, and Evans throws it down hard.
Saw that sliver of daylight and took advantage.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Tipped away. Evans with the steal. And it's Evans slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
It is a thrill to be here for what should be an exciting opening night game. Greg, are you feeling any first game jitters?
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Evans passes to Weber. Back to Evans. A 3. Good, and Weber gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Black Hole. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Another 3 for Sacramento.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Heat making a change here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Prez. Guarded closely. 11 feet away. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Butler's got 5.
Capitalizing from that mid-range. I love seeing him go to work in that area.
And it's Evans missing. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Prez. The 3. Good on the triple. He has 6.
He got a great look and made sure it didn't go to waste.
And here's Evans outside. It's good from long range.
How about doing from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's to Panya, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having. I'd keep getting him the ball.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Mourning. No one near Prez as he lets it go. And again, Miami with the triple.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
Evans against Jones. Here's Christie. That three off the mark. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Hackett, the pass to Butler. And the rejection by Evans. They retain possession. Second shot opportunity. And the basket is good. Butler's got his third basket of the night.
Smart pass by Jones. He didn't have the shot, and great job moving the ball.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Adi Divac's checked in for Evans. Turkoglu comes in for Stojakovic. Jackson is checked in for Christie. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Evans. And then for Miami, Grant is checked in for Mourning. House comes in for Jones. And James subbed in for Prez.
And so tenacious on the attack. Love seeing Bibby take the initiative on offense.
Stolen by Bibby. Pass to Divac. Outside to Weber. Bibby passes to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And there's Mike Bibby on the assist by Jackson. Bibby's got 5 points so far.
And how about the shooting stroke of Bibby? His three-point shot is as money as it gets.
Took him no time at all on that one.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
To the inside. Will it go? And the basket by Stepanya. Stepania's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Bibby. Stepanya grabs the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
James. And he makes good on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kings leading now by 8. Now, here is Bibby. A 3-ball. Turkoglu inside the line. Launches a 3. Puts up a 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Boy, Bibby, very effective from here. I love seeing him operate in that space, feeling out the defense and cashing in when he has room to shoot.
Here's Best. Bibby covering. Pass to House. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. House has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That one goes in.
The defense was tough, but sometimes Divac sinks it no matter what you try to do.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Divac. And they'll get another chance. Bibby for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Knocked loose. Out Out to the wing. Pass to Best. Here's Stepanya. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And how about his awareness there? Recognizing the open man.
Kings leading now by 11. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Some changes for Sacramento. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Evans comes in for Hito Turkoglu. And it's Evans in for Bibby. And Miami with a change here, too. Ellis, he's checked in for Grant.
You know, Page is such a great shooter. You've got to run him off of his jumper.
The Heat trail by 13. Here's Best. Still yet to score. Evans outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
On the interior, it's mandatory that you play through contact.
Here's Best. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Evans outside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And you look back at the Lakers' 3 feet, Clark. Can anyone knock them off?
Well, it's hard to see anybody being able to knock them off, Kevin. As long as they've got Kobe and Shaq, they're the favorites. I mean, no team has a combination that can match that duo. But that's why you play the games.
Here's Best, guarded by Jackson. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Drops in the tray. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. He's checked in for Sacramento. Christie comes in for Stojakovic. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And it's Evans missing.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Here's Evans, a reverse, and he lays it up and in. Evans has got 14.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
The Heat trail by 17. A moment for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Injuries never come at a good time, but somehow it seems even more frustrating when they happen this early. Tough break for sure. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Evans with the steal. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 18.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Prez, guarded by Jackson. Left side, Butler. Here's Grant, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Evans. "59 seconds left to play here in the half. Shot's good from Butler.
Oh, in good form from distance.
Kings leading now by 16. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 20 points for Black Hole. Now here's Prez, guarded by Jackson. Evans on the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Christie against Grant.
Kings foul.
The Kings making a switch here. Libby's checked in.
First team foul. Into the lineup for your Kings. Number 10.
There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Christie against Jones. 5 to shoot. Crosses over. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jones has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Evans, and it's Evans slamming it down.
Well, the numbers say it all. He's been feeling it tonight.
The Heat trail by 18. But Trey drills it from outside. Prez has got 12 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Fires from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Evans. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 16.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Got that one up quick.
Understands when he should take the mid-range, Jay. Alonzo Mourning, very impressive stroke for a big guy.
And Evans, the basket on the assist by Evans. 25 points for Black Hole.
Making the intelligent pass there, putting it in the hands of somebody ready to shoot it.
And it's Evans in the corner. Stojakovic, the pass to Evans. Another 3 for Sacramento.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Heat trail by 18. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And it's Butler missing. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And that one, good. And that's now 20 points for Black Hole.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Butler finds Prez. Connects from three-point range. Prez has got 18 points in the game.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Evans against Butler. Evans right side. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Hackett. And the Heat, another three.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Evans feeling it out a bit. And the layup is good. Evans has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Strong play down low. He's not afraid to get a few bruises.
Now here's Prez. He's covered closely. Now Evans running the floor all by himself. Goes up. And it's Evans slamming it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Jackson, he's checked in for Christie. Pass to Morning. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Evans outside. Puts up a deep three. Miami grabs the miss. Outside, Jones. Grant dishes to Butler. Grant the pass to Butler. They shoot again. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. A shot by Evans. Nobody around. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. Evans has got 28 points for the game. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Weber. Outside for Jackson. Inside. Red ball movement here by the Kings. And here's Evans outside. And another three for Sacramento.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
2 minutes remaining.
Now a timeout called by Miami. One guy who's been getting it done is Black Hole.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Some changes for Sacramento. Adi Divac's checked in for Stojakovic. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Evans. James right side. It's House outside. Cans it from downtown. House has got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that's Evans penetrating.
And going downhill there, you have to stop the ball before it can get to the hoop.
1:37 left to play in the third. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's James, got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Here is House, guarded by Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And another basket for Miami.
Using that mid-range area to find points. Good offensive awareness that time pays off.
Evans, that's a two-pointer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Heat. James in the high post. Jackson on him, and it goes down 2 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
In for the Heat, number 1, Travis Best.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle, here's House. James trying to free himself up. And that one's good. House has got 7 now in this quarter.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Stolen by Bibby. From past the arc. Another 3 for Sacramento.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's to Panya. Again, the Heat good for 2. Now off the inbound. And so it's Sacramento finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here is House. To the paint. And the basket by Stepanya. Stepanya's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. Shot. Good by Stojakovic.
Stojakovic so confident beyond the arc. Even if he's in another area code, he has no problem letting it fly.
Here's Best. Pass to House. Fires the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Turkoglu kicks to Stojakovic. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the 3 ball is his specialty.
Here's Best. There's a good screen over Bibby. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Best's got his first 2 points of the night. Sacramento leading by 23. Turkoglu outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Stojakovic with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Stojakovic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
Here's Best. Bibby covering. Pass to Stepanya. Here's Best. Ellis outside. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Gerald Wallace is checked in for Peja Stojakovic. Jones checked in for Miami. The Heat need to get a shot off. Clock at 2. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
For 3, Bibby. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, Bibby, terrific shooting off the dribble. When he's in rhythm, he feels comfortable pulling up on the defense.
And so James will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Ellis with a screen on Bibby. Here's James. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And they pick up 2.
Devon's doing work in the paint. Just too strong.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Stepanya. That one drops for him. Stepanya's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, they got a clean look there.
Here's Devon. Turkoglu dishes to Wallace. From beyond the arc. Turkoglu kicks to Devon. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got 4 assists in the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Sinks the three-pointer.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
The Kings have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. It's good.
Gotta be crafty in close.
Heat have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. From 20 feet out, Stepanya.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
For Miami, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Screen by Ellis. Here's Stepanya. Left side, Jones. And another basket for Miami.
Quick, rapid-fire thinking from Jones right there. I like when he takes that shot with no hesitation.
Jones against Wallace. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the layup. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Kings.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Black Hole.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Wallace against James. Wallace, good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Ellis. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.